Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Storytale Staging Inside of Home Staging TV. Super excited to have this very special lady with me today. Her name is Terri Carpenter. She is from Sweet Tea Home Staging. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Storytale Staging Inside of Home Staging TV. Super excited. Let me turn that off. Okay. Anyway, yes, my lovely guest here with me today is Terri Carpenter. She is from Sweet Tea Home Staging out of Lexington, Kentucky. And I am super excited to have you here. Thanks, Terri, for joining me.
Thanks, Tori, for having me.
I love staging this time of year. It's spring. Spring starts tomorrow. And so I mean, what type of, first of all, let's go back a second. So what type of stagings do you actually create in Kentucky?
I actually mainly work on vacant homes. To me, that's the most fun because they are vacant and it's like just a blank canvas, so I can do whatever I want. As far as decorating and getting the home prepared, but mainly vacant is what I like to do here.
Mainly vacants. Yes, those are great because they're blank slate and you just get to bring it all in, right? Is there anything special that you do for spring and for springtime to like when you're bringing things in for staging? Do you always bring in a certain piece or try and do light colors or anything like that?
I always bring in fresh flowers because I think fresh flowers look lovely on the kitchen counter to have those. Maybe put a little sprig in the bathroom as well. Just, to remind us of spring, a new doormat for sure. So when you're walking up to the house, you see a brand new spring doormat, things like that. I love Easter, so I have little bunny things everywhere. That's just me. But, if I was doing a home and, it was this time of year, I probably would add maybe a bunny or two here and there. So bunny pillows, bunny, just bunny things, Easter things.
Easter things. It just needs to be sold by the
That's
time you switch over, right? Or else you have to take it back out.
Move that stuff out.
So I love the fact that you shared a couple of different transformational projects with me. What do you say is like the number one thing you need to do in terms of whether you're getting your house prepared for sale or you're staying in your house when it comes to spring? And I'm going to share my screen here with you. I mean, I know right now spring cleaning is starting to come up, and so what do you recommend?
There's one more picture before this. Go back to another picture of a living room. I do want to show that one, but I want to show that one second. This one right here.
This one?
She asked me to come in and help declutter this family room. So we went into the space and she said, I love those lamps over there, but you can't really see them. I said, yes. And so we cleared off the mantle, we cleared off the fireplace, we picked everything up off the floor. We put all those throws in a big basket, get those all in one place. There's a bookcase over here on the left behind the couch. I don't know if you can see that. We emptied that all off, moved that bookcase up to the office, cleaned all of that up. Yes. Now go to that next picture with the coffee table. You can see the coffee table that's now in the middle of the room. Look at that coffee table. That actually comes from the basement to the upstairs. We actually are going to work on that room next. We just haven't gotten to that yet. So that coffee table, now you can go to the third picture, which should be the final picture, where you can see, voila, the beautiful coffee table right there in the center with a candle. And she says, is it okay to leave the dog in there? Absolutely. It makes it so warm and inviting. And, look at the lamps. You can see those beautiful old lamps that she wanted to be able to see, and the mantle, and everything just turned out so pretty. She was actually going to go buy a rug after I left. So I haven't seen it with the rug, but a rug would add some warmth to that in a little bit, another layer. She already had, beautiful white walls and pretty curtains and the fan. And so she had, good structure there. We just needed to clean it up and make the space look great. And she was thrilled and her family was really happy. And I actually motivated her to get through the rest of the house.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the problem with when you're overtaking, or when let's say your clutter is overtaking your house, and then people just don't know where to start. They get overwhelmed with it, right? And so do you have any recommendations? I think, yeah, obviously starting small and just with one thing,
Right.
but what else do you see as helpful when somebody's dealing with a project like this?
Yeah. So, you want to work small. It was very overwhelming. And I have found that too with clients. It's very overwhelming to them. So just make sure that you go one room at a time. Just, I'm going to do this room today. Don't feel like you have to do the whole house, have some kind of a time frame, but just little by little move things out of that room. Just like put all those throws. They must have had 5 throws on the couch. Just folding all those up, rolling them up and putting them in a basket keeps them all contained in one place and pull them all off of the couches. So, that's something that's very small that can easily be done.
Yeah, I love it. And you're exactly right. Like I love the bones of this place, that the fireplace was painted white, the mantle, and even like now you could even see the crown molding in it.
Yes, it was beautiful. It's a beautiful home. Very pretty. And she loves the room now. So really pretty.
And too, like I like that you used like the light blue pillows for spring.
Yep.
Like, and then obviously seasonally you could change these out to have different colors.
Yeah,
That'll
I switch my pillows out every season. I have lots of pillows and I always switch my pillows out. Like let's look at this cute little guy right here. He's my little bunny with the little,
Oh, the funny one.
oh, I love sweet pillows. So yeah, pillows are so easy to change it in and they're very inexpensive. You can go lots of different places to find different pillows and just switch those out, get rid of the winter ones and put some new spring colorful pillows up.
You know what I like to do now with throw pillows, because I used to be like a throw pillow hoarder and collect so many. Now I just actually get the pillow case of everything and keep just the insert that I already have. So I'm not constantly buying all new pillows and putting them everywhere.
That's a good idea. I just buy all the pillows. So I have bookcases now that I have all my pillows for staging are all on these bookcases.
I know. Well, they can become like a nuisance because they get so big,
Yeah.
they're big and bulky, and so they get really big. All right. So another room that you worked on in this house is this bathroom. Tell us, like, where did you even start here?
Yeah. Okay. This was a different house, just so you know. This was another
Okay.
client. She was very, very overwhelmed. And I said, you know what? We're just going to start going through, she actually was working in a linen closet while I was right here doing this. So I could say, hey, what about this? Put this here. What about this? Pitch it. What about this? So we kind of did 2 projects at the same time. And then you can see on the right how nice it looked once we got it all cleaned up and everything done and everything put away. And she had already started underneath the sink. So there were baskets under there. So I could put some things under there. And that's another tip. If you're living in your home while you're trying to sell your home, people are going to open up, cupboards and drawers because they want to see. So, get baskets, get organizers, get containers and put all those things in there so they can at least see the space that it's neat when they look under there. So yeah, she was also thrilled. I'm not sure how one person would get ready in the morning in that, but that's just, she just got too overwhelmed and just let it add up and she was thrilled. And I keep teasing her saying, does it still look that good? She says, yes. So
I think part of the problem, and it might not necessarily be in her case, but a lot of times when people have things that are broken, or that don't necessarily work in a room, they don't utilize or maximize the space the way they should. So like here in this first picture, there's not really pulls on the cabinet doors and in the drawers. So it can hinder the fact of actually utilizing that space, as to why things just end up landing on your counter surfaces all the time.
we found we found the other pull in the drawer. You can see in the picture on the left. Yeah, that pull was actually in the drawer. It says, here, we're going to put this back on the drawer. So, just little things like that, that you, for sure, when you're selling your home, that you need to prepare, to get those things prepared for. So.
Yeah. It looks so much better. So much better. And again, it kind of had, good bones. It's a good color for a bathroom and things like that. It just needed to be
You like the
organized. Yeah.
like the beach theme. So now I thought, well, so we'll move outside because, obviously we want to do the inside and declutter as much as we can, do all those rooms. And then when we go outside, this was a house I did last summer. It just needed a little bit of trimming. It needed some mulch. It needed some hanging baskets. It needed a doormat. So just some very simple things. Now, as a stager, I went the extra mile and went and bought the 10 bags of mulch and hauled them all back and put them all out front because I wanted the house to look pretty when he got ready to do the open house.
Yeah.
So if you pull up those next couple pictures, we should see the finished
Here's
one.
that with
Those
the
basket,
basket on.
the mulch, the fresh mulch. There's another one where there's a picture by the door front. I mean, a plant. I put a plant up by the front door, just so when you
Right,
walk
that there.
up by the front
Yeah.
door, the doormat. Have a doormat. It says welcome. It's nice. It's just an easy way to make the front look more welcoming.
Yeah. And I like that you put the baskets here. You can see it better in this,
Yes.
but it's a really shaded place. So I love that you used actual white flowers that is good. That's a good tip to highlight too, when you're going to be, if you want to be using flowers in a shaded area, adding the white to it just makes it all look brighter and spacious, and actually directs the eye to the flower.
Yeah. I lucked out and they had when I went to buy the mulch.
Yeah. And the mulch too. So the tip with the mulch, because there's a couple of different colors, right? Variety of colors. I've always heard that you should try and match the mulch to your roof or your roof color.
I have never heard that, but that's probably a good tip. I just always use the same color, and it's okay to put the old mulch on. I just read this yesterday. What, by the way, you can put the old mulch, new mulch on top of the old mulch because the old mulch will keep breaking down and go into the soil. So that's a good thing to just put more mulch on top. And I usually just stick with the same color, but I'll try that sometime and see about matching the roof color. That's interesting.
Yeah. Unless you have like a green roof, that's not going to work. Unless you want to just make your mulch weeds, you could do that. No, but I think that's such a great tip and such an easy, cost-effective way to instantly like boost up landscaping.
Yes.
So this outside picture, number one, oh my goodness, like who doesn't want a backyard that looks like this?
This is actually my house. We live on a pond, and so I just redid. I put pansies in those pots right there. You can see on the table, and also that big pot. And I put a little spring pillow out there that says "Enjoy little things" because I want to look outside and look at my space, and it looks nice. Just because we just came out of winter, just because it's winter doesn't mean I don't want to look at things that look pretty outside my door. That's just me. So I like to do things like that. Yeah, so we live on a pond. It's lovely. I love my view.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's just a pond.
Yep, it's a man-made pond, and now we have a fountain in it too. There was a fountain in there last summer. They just put it back in for this summer, so it keeps the water circulating out there. So the fountain is over here to the right. You can't see that, but yeah, it's a really nice. It's a man-made, just a man-made pond. But we've lived here 25 years, so we've seen a lot of changes in the pond.
And then this last set that I have here, again, you went with pansies and
Yes.
everything.
Love my just buy flats of pansies. They love the cold. They do not like the hot. So that's why by the time summer gets here, they are out of here by 1st of June. Unless you put them in the shade somewhere, they'll be okay. But they do not like the sun, like hot sun, like summer. So they're perfect for this time of year because they can take the cold, the ice, the rain, all of that, and they'll just be fine. So I would put fresh mulch. Just I hadn't have time to put the mulch down, but that's my next step is to put all the mulch there. But I put pansies everywhere that I could and just, cleaned it up. We have huge trees in our yard, so the sticks are falling constantly. I'm always picking them up. But, my suggestion is go stand at the sidewalk and look at your home and see what you see visually and say, oh gosh, that looks terrible. My front door needs to be painted. I need to pick this up. I need to do this. Just get that visual, that you see because people are driving by and curb appeal is so important when you're selling your home and you want to be able to see, oh, look how beautiful the outside is because you think, well, the inside is going to be as beautiful as the outside. So for sure, take care of the outside of your home.
Yeah, I mean, people will decide whether they're going to even enter your house or not within seconds. If you even get them to the front the front of your house, you definitely want to make sure that it is a wow factor. I would say one other thing that I love to do come springtime is I don't know. I don't know about you, but like I love to power wash. I just love to see everything get so clean. It relaxes me.
That's funny. So yeah, I'm not as much into power washing as I am to the leaf blower, which I use to blow off the deck and the sidewalk and the mulch goes everywhere. I'm big on that. I do like to use that. So yeah, but my daughter was
Awesome.
this was my daughter in Florida, and she has a pool in her backyard, and she was skimming, and she said, "This is like very therapeutic to skim the water because it looks so clean after you." So I guess it's different for all of us.
I know, but it's just like when you come across things that you're able to like cleanse, especially this time of year, it starts off the new year and a new quarter and a fresh positive like mood mindset. And of course, everybody, if you're selling your home, they want to make sure that you're seeing these clean, spacious places because they're definitely not going to want to buy something with cluttered countertops and all of that other stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you guys are in the Kentucky area and you're looking for a home stager, please check out Terri at sweetteahomestaging.com. Is that what it is?
It's a sweetteastaging@gmail.com. And I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, so you can check me out there. But yeah, please give me a call. Staging your home can help sell it faster and for more money. So it's always a good idea to do that. And plus just have another set of eyes. Even if you don't want it staged, I can still come in and help you get it ready and prepare it for sale. So all the little things that need to be done in a home, I can help with that. So yeah.
Yes. And I love it. Thank you so much for showing us these transformations because they really do make a difference when you are about to be putting your home on the market. Guys, we'd love to know what home staging or spring cleaning tip you have, or what spring cleaning tip you always do in your home. Let us know in the comments below. And until next time, have a great